So, say your vector field green bean casserole is in the oven, and now it's time to think about a nice crispy onion topping. Normal people might just use French's French fried onions in a can, but super awesome people use a real French person and real fresh onions to make their own fresh onion toroids, and they fry 3 linked with the Brownian property to get Borromean onion rings. The Borromean rings show up in many forms. They come flat and in 3D, round, rectangly, triangly, but the important thing is not the way the rings appear, but the way they are connected to each other. The thing about the Borromean rings is that no two of the rings are actually linked together. Ignore the pink and look at just the green and brown. They're sitting on top of each other, not linked. And if you just look at the green and pink, or pink and brown, it's the same thing. And yet, all 3 together are linked inseparably. So to make your Borromean rings out of onion rings, you will have to cut one of your rings and then fasten it back together with a toothpick or something, which can be removed after frying. Or you can use the 4th dimension, and luckily I have a 4-dimensional guest to help me out. If you're stuck in 3 dimensions, you can think of it like this. Here I've got an outside ring and an inside ring. Now the 3rd ring, which I have cut, is going to go outside of the outside ring, but inside of the inside ring. Each ring is wholly out of and wholly inside of the other 2 rings, so that no 2 are linked, but all 3 are. You can also think of laying 2 on each other flat, one on top of the other, and then having the 3rd weave through them so that it goes over the one on top and under the one on bottom. The result can be made to be flatter or more spherical. In some, you can see the relationship that Borromean rings have with braids. Sure, the orange, yellow, and red ribbons are all twisted together, but no 2 strands are twisted together. If I pull out the orange one, the other 2 fall apart. Some people and cultures and stuff think of this togetherness property as a metaphor for unity, so when you eat Borromean onion rings, you get to feel all deep and symbolic. But don't forget to save enough to put on top of your green bean mackerel. And there we go. At this point, I've got a gelatinous cranberry cylinder, bread spheres with butter prism, mashed potatoes, a vector field green bean mackerel with Borromean onion rings, apple pie, and pumpkin tao. All I need is a double helix cut ham, and of course, the crowning glory of the feast, which I will tell you about next time.